I shouldn't really admit this on camera, but when I was a kid I used to skive off school to go fishing. I wish I'd have had a school teacher like James Mackay, who's a mad keen fisherman, and he has actually lived the dream and swapped the classroom to buy this wonderful fishery. James, what can I say?
Yeah, I've decided to skip school too. I've been teaching for 18 years in East London, decided on a change of career, so welcome to my new office.
So you've got a new set of pupils now, you've got anglers like me eager to catch a fish. Let's hope we can get one.
On floaters, my favourite.
Oh well, my favourite too, and I've got a float rod with me too.
Brilliant.
This is how I used to fish when I was a schoolboy as well. You couldn't get more simpler than that. Piece of crusty flake, hook in it, free lined, bit of bread on one end, fool on the other. I know what you're thinking. Hopefully I can just get that onto the wind line. Oh, lovely. The wind should take that the rest of the way. I'm just going to let that drift down to them. There's a few fish there just off the point of the island. I'm just mending the line to make sure the flake's the first thing that the fish come across, not the line. I'm about 10 feet away from a nice looking carp, and I tell you what, I'm just as excited as when I used to do this when I was a kid. Oh God. What are you doing there, fish? I need you 3 foot further back. Oh. Oh. Time for a new swim on a fish I haven't met yet. I've got a nice little vantage point here where hopefully I can see the fish and they can't see me. In fact, they're close to taking the mickey out of me at the moment. I'm sure they can smell that bread. There's a fish coming from my left now. No. 2 fish, that's what you want. Come on. Oh, go on. Go on. Are you? Did you see that? One coming. Go on. Go on. Go on. Phew. I doubt if you guys could see that. He was right underneath. He had a really good look at it. Ah! Floater fishing can be so exciting, but at the same time so frustrating. I just had to pull out of the bread because a duck was coming. I didn't want to catch that, and even then the carp didn't eat it. You worry they've sussed your line, but these fish are so finicky. So plan B, I'm going to try a little whittled down pop-up and see if that will fool them. I'm loving it though. Oh, that was close. Fish on! I have worked so hard. James has been helping me. Oh, don't go round there. I've been trying so long to trick one off the top, and it's just been so exciting. I've got an 8-pound hook link. I should be okay. As long as he stays away from that island, please. Sun shining, beautiful lake. First time I've been here, first take. Always a nice fish. Very pretty mirror. I don't think it's that big, but it's probably a Barney. Oh, that's a lovely sight with the sun on his back. Be a lovely sight in the bottom of the landing net though. Whoa! Get out of those roots. Get out of there. I've only got a tiny little barbless hook. There he is, look, I don't know. Ah, after all that, if I'd have lost him there at the net, he wrapped round one of these roots down here. That's a beauty. Ah, fantastic.
That's a lovely linear, well done. That was hard won.
That certainly was. I really enjoyed that. It was a real buzz. The fact that it was so hard to tempt made it more of a buzz. All good things come to those who wait. Beautiful. Well worth coming here for. Look at those markings. Gorgeous scales. Look at them. And there she goes. I love it when a plan works. James and I have been discussing it. They just weren't quite having the bread. So I went to plan B, which is this little pop-up. And I just cut the little groove in it with a penknife and then just dinked a little super glue, glued that in there. And then the last piece of the jigsaw is that just looks a bit blatant round like that. So all I did was, and I'm going to do it with this one because I'm just about to restart, is just whittle it down just a bit more natural than something completely round. And there's a saying in fishing that little changes can make a big difference. And if nothing else, it gives you confidence. You feel like you're trying, you're not just sitting there waiting for it to happen, you're making it happen. And the fish from underneath hopefully isn't going to see the hook. That's just going to sit like that on the surface. And the fish is going to come up, boom. Yep. Oh, James, he had to have that, didn't he? He wanted it. Remind me why I love fishing so much. Oh, that was brilliant. To see the fish come up. I showed you how I whittled that pop-up down. And to see a fish come up and wolf it, it's just brilliant. You've got to strike. I mean, these fish are so cute. They're not hooking themselves. You've got to be right on the ball and nail them. I never backwind, just have a nice, the drag set right. And I love that tick, tick, tick. I always say if you backwind, you give the fish line. If you use the drag, he has to work for it, he has to take it. I've only got a 1 pound test curve rod, which is lovely as well. It's so soft, it just absorbs every lunge.
I've got the net for you.
Thanks, James. I'll tell you what, for a fishery owner, you're a good gilly. I don't know what I owe you, but you've been a superstar. It's much appreciated. The only advice I can give a viewer now is at this stage, be patient, because you wait a long time to get the bite, and it's no good horsing it too much and losing it.
How's your arm? Aching?
Although sometimes you think wave the white flag and come in. This is the best part of it. This is brilliant. Yeah, this is... Oh, that's a cracker. That'll do nicely. That is one stunning carp. James, you're living the dream. Thanks for letting me share part of it with you. It's been a brilliant day. Or afternoon. We've only fished for a couple of hours really, but get 2 of these belters. Well worth it. Thank you very much for making my day. Bye.